Morning.
Good morning. Your phone there, how's it working?
Good. Well, I mean, it's not as it should be, but my, the thing that's wrong with it at this point is I can only charge it. I have to turn it off, plug it in, then turn it back on. So it'll charge when it'll start charging when it's turned off. And because it's my alarm, I turn it off, plug it in next to my bed, turn it on, wait, make sure that it turns it back on. Yeah, and that's apparently a thing. Like I researched it. I don't know what it means other than this is my life now. Okay. At least I figured the thing. So I know the rules. I'll play the game. I'm not getting a new phone. Although I may take it to tech experts. They've been good to us. I feel like we need a discount card though, like break 10 phones, 11 free or something. We're about on that route between here and I.
Where is Tech Experts?
They're on Hudson. There's a Little Caesars.
Okay, I was gonna say, is it right by Little Caesars?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So, yeah, like it never occurred to me that when I have broken my screen, that I could replace the screen and not the whole phone.
Sometimes that's very expensive, and you might as well just replace your phone.
Sometimes, yeah. However, the effort to get a new phone and reset it up and all that stuff, because I use it for work. I mean, I have so much and passwords and things. It's just not. I'd rather spend the money on the screen. Plus, I really like the shape of my phone. But yes, sometimes it's not worth it.
So I decided to take there's this class being offered at Yale High. It's not part of my package or anything, so I was paying additional. But it's philosophy and yoga class. It was on Tuesday nights from 7:30 to 8:30. First one was last night. It's pretty good.
Yeah, nice. Who's teaching it?
Adam Wetterham.
I don't know why I asked. I don't know anybody.
He did one of our sessions during GT. He's a regular teacher at Yale High. He's big. He's like big into the Yoga High Foundation efforts to reach out and bring yoga to the prisons. So he does a lot of work in prisons, and a couple of the guys in our, I think I mentioned this before, a couple of guys in our TT group
Are from that.
Are from our ex-cons. So yeah, he's just a really neat guy, and it's just I like studying all of the wisdom traditions, really. I think it's just so interesting and neat, all that stuff. So I'm like, I don't have time for this. But it's just an hour on Tuesday nights, and so we did a lot of chanting last night. And I was really feeling the vibration. Okay, I don't know if you've done a lot of chanting
I have.
stuff,
Mhm.
and like the whole, I mean, I don't know how many minutes per se, the hour, maybe 20 of the minutes we were doing chanting. Who is the god that has the elephant head and the round belly?
Ganesh.
Ganesh, yeah. So we did a invocation to Ganesh. He had this like hymn book.
Mm.
And so we did an invitation to Ganesh. It was like the remover of obstacles.
Mhm.
So that was really neat. But I was like feeling like the vibration was like all the way like on the drive home back to Foothill.
Yeah.
And I was just like, wow, that's really neat.
Yeah. Chanting is very powerful stuff. And that's also why I encourage people to try Kundalini to get you out of your comfort zone. A lot of people are not comfortable with the chanting aspect of it. But I highly recommend it because there's a visceral aspect to it. You literally feel it in your bones. And depending on, not only the words that you're saying, but the tone, the level, the frequency, you're going to feel it in different parts of your body as well.
Mm-hmm.
And so from also like a physiological standpoint, chanting is very similar to like cats purr in order to heal themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's very similar to that. Like, in humans, like when we're like when you don't feel good, like that's our form of purring to heal ourselves. So chanting has those similar properties of healing throughout your body, especially if you're focusing on the frequencies. Like a higher frequency, sometimes you feel it higher up, lower frequency, you feel it lower. I highly recommend chanting. Of course, I think having comfort with what you're chanting is important.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's something that as a teacher I'm sensitive to, and why I don't use a whole lot of Sanskrit is to be open to whatever philosophy or religion or spiritual aspect a student's coming from. So, if you're not comfortable chanting to Ganesh, because that's not your god, then that's something to be aware of and be careful of in teaching. But I think coming to a yoga studio somewhat self-selects, but not always. Especially when you're teaching to an audience that's outside of the studio, a prison. When I was teaching at Tuttle, new people, maybe they don't know the background of yoga. Or on the flip side, people have an idea of the background of yoga and don't come because they think it's going to be completely saturated with Hindu gods.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something to be aware of as a teacher.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that, because I didn't even think, I wasn't even thinking from a religious perspective at all. Really, I was just thinking this is an ancient practice. I'm like, this is, if you're singing a hymn to a god, that's kind of,
Mm-hmm.
I guess I would have a little bit of religious undertones.
Yeah, and I enjoy it and I appreciate it, and it fits with me because I believe in everything. I believe that all gods can, hang out together. But I've had, my experience with, I've had negative experiences, and I think I shared them with you. So, being called a devil worshiper for practicing yoga was not fun.
Come on, you embrace it.
I totally embrace devil worship in my yoga practice. Exactly what I'm doing. Yoga, happiness, and devil worship. Yeah. Yeah. But having an understanding of, I think it's important, especially, you know, these days, to have an understanding of other people's belief systems. You know, so.
Yeah.
And in my mind, like, you know, if, asking Ganesh for help, I've got a Ganesh right there for prosperity and all
Oh, yeah.
that. That was given to me when I quit my job and decided to become a yoga teacher. So my old boss gave that to me for prosperity. So, yeah.
Yeah, he also, had this awesome t-shirt that said, "Own land security."
I like it.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
some, like, own security.
That's good. I see what you did there.
Very clever.
Yeah. Well, good. Well, I'm glad you had a good experience. Keep it, is it a series or is it just?
Yeah, it's 4 weeks,
Oh, good.
so,
You're gonna go all
I think so.
of them? You should.
No problem.
So you might as well.
Yeah.
Good. Wonderful. How you doing? How you doing?
Okay, kind to, say I backed off on my, arthritis and, injection that I used to take.
Yeah.
And I had this vision that I'll just kind of just keep cleaning myself off or whatever, but, so I've been on like the original was like every 2 weeks, and so I backed it down to every 5 weeks. And the doctor's cool with this, and then so I was hitting the 5-week mark this time, and I'm thinking, maybe I'll try to like go to 6 weeks, whatever. But I was really filled the last few days, and so, that, especially yesterday, my arms were just like, I could not like straighten them. I'm just doing this like buttoning my shirt. It was just like, so, shot yesterday.
And it's noticeable.
It's, yeah, I mean, it's not fully present yet, I guess, in me. Takes a couple days for it to like really, but, I feel it feeling a little better. So yeah, so the last couple days I've been really really sore.
Mhm.
You know, and it's weird because it's not been in my knees as much as it's been in my elbows for whatever reason.
Okay.
And usually, you know, fine, so I can work, standing in my desk, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, just some elbows were just, you know, and it could also be some change in the weather, blah, 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 who knows, I don't know. But yeah, so it's just like, so that, and then, it's like I'm disappointed, obviously, with like the statewide results last night in the election. Really was not looking forward to another 4 years of a Republican governor, you know, in particular because they decided to, like, you know, is the director of my agency, and
Oh, right.
yeah, it's just, so anyway, so that's kind of
That's a bummer.
a bummer, yeah. It's just like, why can't we win? I mean, Sheriff Brown easily wins like statewide as a Democrat.
Right.
I mean, this was a first race call, basically. Why can't we like win one of the other, like, I mean, it's like they have this death grip on all the statewide offices.
Mm-hmm.
None of the statewide offices, you know, for general, treasurer, governor, you know, I remember, you know, it's like in my entire career, it was only one time where there was like non-Republicans, you know,
Really?
I mean, with Strickland.
Oh, right.
Okay. And that lasted just one term. So anyway, yeah, I just, and both, I mean, Mike DeWine is just like, you know, just boring. You know, both these guys are boring. You know,
Yeah.
both these guys are not inspired at all. But Mike DeWine has just been, he was my House of Representatives representative when I was in middle school.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
You know, growing up in rural
They're
Iowa.
forever.
And so he has been he is a career politician and he's pretty ultra conservative and so just not thrilled.
Not thrilled,
Not
yeah.
thrilled about that, but so that, yeah, and I know a lot of us at work are just gonna come in today and just like knowing, give each other glances of like,
Yeah.
so. Yeah. So there's that.
Yeah, there is that.
But it is great that the house left.
Yeah, that's something.
So,
We gotta have checks and balances.
so,
Hopefully that'll help.
and more women in the house than ever,
Yeah, that's exciting.
which is still only 100 and there's 400 plus, you know, so, but still, progress, I
It's
guess.
getting there. Yeah, yeah, diversity is good. All right, sit there in your seat, start with rotations. Back to center, other leg in front, let's go in the opposite direction. And come back to center. Grab onto your shins, rock over your sit bones. Inhale forward, exhale back. Hands to your knees, inhale your chest forward, exhale it back. Inhale with your chin. Exhale to your chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale to your chest. Once more lift. And exhale down. Drop your shoulders. Extend your spine. Drop your chin. Long, deep breaths. Slide your chin to the left. Slide right. Slide left. Slide right. Go up and over to the left. Up and over right. Up and over left. And up and over to the right. And bring your head to center. Inhale your arms overhead. Exhale, come forward and down. Up away from your hips. Walk yourself over to the left. Extend your arms, walk away from your body with your fingers. Lengthen your neck and look over your left shoulder. Look down, draw your right arm up and back. Bring your right hand down. Yourself over to the right side.
So a little nail sticking out there.
You found one?
Yeah.
Okay. Lengthen your neck, look over your right shoulder. Down, draw your left arm up and back. And bring your left hand back down. Walk yourself back to center. One last time, walk away from your hips, draw your hips back away from your hands. And bring yourself up from your knees.
That's right here.
Okay. All right, knees under your hips, wrists under your shoulders. Inhale, right arm, left leg up. Exhale down. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Exhale down. Inhale, right arm, left leg. Exhale down. Inhale, left arm, right leg. And exhale down. Right arm, left leg up. Let's hold for 5 breaths. Press the floor away. Belly button draws into your spine. Left thigh and toes point down to the floor. Your right arm at ear height. And release. Left arm, right leg up. Lengthen. Press the floor away from you. Relax your face. Relax your teeth. Allow your belly to move when you breathe. And release. Curl your toes under, come into down dog. And then inhale, lift your left leg up behind you. Inhale it to the top. Inhale to warrior 1. Exhale to warrior 2. Inhale, backwards warrior. Exhale, extended right angle. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale it to the top. Warrior 1. Warrior 2. Backwards warrior. Extended right angle. Warrior 2. Down dog. Do that again. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale it to the top. Warrior 1. Warrior 2. Backwards warrior. Extended right angle. Warrior 2. Down dog. Lift your right leg. Bring it through. Warrior 1. Warrior 2. Backwards warrior. Extended right angle. Warrior 2. And down dog. Let's take a few breaths and down dog. And forward half lift. Forward fold. Arms out and overhead. Hands to heart center. So through series A, inhale, lengthen up. Forward fold. Half lift. Plank to chaturanga. Up dog and down dog. And forward half lift. Forward fold. Arms out and overhead. Hands to heart center. Again, inhale. Forward fold. Half lift. Plank to chaturanga. Up dog and down dog. And forward half lift. Forward fold. Lengthen out and up. Hands to heart center. Triangle pose, step your right foot back. Right arm reaches forward and down as your left hip draws back. Your left leg straight. Open up. Lift your torso and step to the top. Left foot steps back. Right arm forward and down. Bring yourself up. Step to the top. Revolve triangle, right foot steps back. Right arm forward and down, left arm forward and up, or both hands to your left shin. Your left hand off to the left for half moon. Step onto your left leg. Lift your right leg to height. Open up. I'm shifting most of your weight onto your left leg. And when you're ready, slowly see if you can look to the side or up to the ceiling. Down, step back, down dog. Step forward, half lift. Forward fold. Looking out and up. Hands to heart center. Left foot steps back for involved triangle, left arm forward and down, right arm forward and up, or both hands on your shin. Right hand comes down and off to the right for half moon. Step onto your right leg. Stack your hips, stack your shoulders. When you're ready, look to the side or up to the ceiling. Down, step back, down dog. Come forward, half lift. Forward fold. Reach out overhead. Hands in the head. Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. Like a strap. Great. Weight on your left leg. Strap around the ball of your right foot or grab onto your right big toe. Nice and tall. Lengthen up through your left leg. Lift your right hip. And push your right heel forward. 5 breaths. Open up. Bring your leg forward. Pull forward over your leg. Reach the crown of your head towards your right foot. Keep that standing leg nice and strong and long. All right, leave the leg there, hands on your hips. Point your toe, elbows back. 4, 3, 2. Lift it. All right. Situate your right leg. Stand tall. 5 presses against your leg. No, 5 presses against your arm. When you're ready, press your left heel forward. Work on squaring your hips and shoulders to the top. On your way out.
Just not feeling the balance today.
Bring it forward, pull up on the strap, pull forward over your leg. Lift your torso, leave the leg there, elbows back. 5, 4, 3, 2, lift it, lower it, nice. Step to the top. And arms out overhead. Forward fold. Half lift. Plank, chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. Step your right foot between your hands for Prasarita. Bring your feet parallel. Hands on the floor underneath your shoulders. And start to walk your hands in line with your feet. Press your hands into the floor, draw the crown of your head towards the floor. Engage Mula Bandha. Engage Uddiyana Bandha. Pelvic floor muscles. Belly button draws into your spine. Feel equal weight in your heels and the balls of your feet. Lift your torso, hands to your hips. Draw yourself up. Pass your hands behind your back. Draw your shoulder blades together. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come forward and down. Draw your arms above you. And relaxing the tops of your shoulders, your neck, your face. Move halfway, allow your arms to rest on your back. Place your hands to the floor, hands to the top, step back in the plank. Lower all the way down to the floor. We'll do baby cobra, belly button stays on the floor. Inhale, peel up. Peel down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Bring your hands in line with your belly button. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Press back. Child's pose or embryo. Bring yourself up, legs in front. Bounce your back for bridge. Feet hip width apart. Feet parallel. Open your chest, draw the sides of your shoulders down towards the floor. Press into your feet, tuck your tailbone lift. Release from the top vertebrae down. Let's do that once more. Set yourself up, press into your feet, tuck your tailbone, lift. And release. Bring your knees into your chest, rock and roll forward and backward. Rock yourself up, Paschimottanasana. Flex, inhale, lengthen up. And exhale, come forward and down. Inhale, lengthen up. Punch it back. Supta Hasta Paramudasana. Do the same thing laying down as it's standing. Okay, bring your right leg up. Either strap around the ball of your right foot or grab onto your right big toe. Left arm on top of your left leg. So it's not exactly the same. Bring your face up to your knee. Pressing the sole of your foot, your heel up towards the ceiling. See how many vertebrae you can get up off the floor. Open out. Your left leg engaged. Press the back of your left knee into the floor. We're kind of opening up your chest. Relax the tops of your shoulders. Pressing your heels away. Your face. Bring your leg up. Grab onto the strap with your left hand or the outside of your foot. Release it to the left. Once your leg is there, flex both feet, press both heels away. Draw all your toes towards you. Bring your right leg up, grab onto your calf with both hands, face to knee, knee to face. Release that leg, let's switch sides. Left leg up. Right arm on top of your right leg. Bring your face up to your knee. Just a little higher. And open out. Get the back of your right knee towards the floor. Feel how that engages your quadricep. Bring your leg up, grab onto your right hand, place it to the right. Flex your feet once you get there. Open up your chest. Bring your leg up, grab on with both hands, face to knee to face. And release, bring your knees in, rock and roll, come forward on the hands and knees. Let's go into dolphin, Shisholasana. Arms pressed together, curl your toes under, lift your hips. On the crown of your head and hang, press into your forearms, press into your pinkies. You can treat this like a lower version of down dog, or you can walk your toes towards your elbows, lifting your hips, whatever feels best to you. Three more breaths. And then to your knees, child's pose, relax. Bring yourself up, come onto your back. Prepare for Shavasana, but we're going to start Shavasana in the breath of fire. And then ease down. Find a comfortable position. Let's take a deep inhale. Sigh. One more deep inhale. Sigh. And comfortable breath at first. Begin breath of fire. Slow your breath. A deep inhale. And sigh. Find your effortless breath. Release your body weight. Feel the parts of your body that are in contact with the mat, with the floor. Feel the floor support you. Notice the movement of your breath. Notice the parts of your body that move because of your breath. Notice the interaction between your body and the floor as you breathe. Deepen your breath. Move your fingers and your toes. Put your arms above you on the floor, get a big stretch. And roll to one side. When you're ready, bring yourself back up to an easy seated position. Adversity has the effect of eliciting talents which, in prosperous circumstances, would have lain dormant. Take a deep inhale. Blow it out. Deep inhale. Blow it out. One more inhale. Blow it out. And your natural breath. Bring your palms together at heart center, sit nice and tall. Lift the sides of your mouth. Think a kind thought about yourself. Think a kind thought about a stranger you saw yesterday. And think a kind thought about someone you love. May all beings in the universe be happy and free. And may our actions and our thoughts contribute to their happiness and their freedom. Namaste. Well, thanks, sir.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday.
Thanks.
I will have yoga talks tonight, whether anybody shows up or not. I'll either talk to myself or whoever's in it. Everyone welcome to attend.
I am assisting,
Still got that? Okay.
teaching till 7:30-ish, but I will be driving there tonight instead of like
Okay.
biking it. So what time's yoga talk, 7:30?
7:30.
Okay.
And I'm starting with, watching TED Talk.
Yeah, I'll let you know if I'm like on my way or something, and I'll be there, 5 minutes late or something like that.
Yeah, I can hang on.
So.
Bye, yogis. Happy Wednesday.